Good morning, folks. Jose with Sailing Reverie, bringing you a by request. This video is about using your iPad in conjunction with your Vulcan chart plotter and having it mirror and also control the chart plotter from the iPad. So I'm going to walk you through this process. And actually, I'm in the process of doing a transfer. There's a new update, software update for the chart plotter. So I'm doing it through the B&G app. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right, folks. So first things first, let's make sure our Vulcan B&G chart plotter is ready to be connected to a tablet. So first thing, we're going to go to settings. We are going to wireless. And in here, there's a couple things I want you to pay attention to. One is you can connect to any Wi-Fi that's available to you. And the setup works away as if you were connecting your phone to a new Wi-Fi. You click on this, it's going to search and show you all the Wi-Fi's available. You're going to put your password, and it's going to connect you. So when you're connecting a tablet to your B&G unit, it can get connected through that Wi-Fi network, or it can be connected via the built-in hotspot. So you want to make sure you turn both of those on, so you always have the option. When you turn the hotspot on, it'll put a name to it. In this case, Vulcan 12, and kind of a code name. And the idea is whenever you're at sea, you'll be able to connect your app tablet to your Vulcan unit through that hotspot, because this is a hotspot on its own. So once we have that set up, we can come over to our tablet. I'm using an iPad. This will work just the same on an Android. You want to load the B&G app. You can get that from the Apple Store, the Android Store. And if this is the first time you're doing this, you'll have to set up your account. Once you're in the app, you're going to scroll on the left-hand side, and it's going to show you your devices. So there's two ways to add the device. One is from the app to the device, or from the Vulcan to the app. If you go this route, you're going to hit the plus sign, and you're going to click the plus sign down here, and it'll let you connect, a chart plotter, a sailing processor, which is kind of a recorder, and Nemesis, which is kind of your Apple Watch to your Nemesis if you have one. I don't have one. At that point, you would click Add More, and it'll say this process will take 2 to 3 minutes to get started. Turn on your chart plotter, and then you basically would follow the instructions. Click the next screen, and it'll kind of take you through a series of screens. A little bit easier way of doing this is from the wireless settings section, you can click connect your phone or tablet, and it's going to give you a handy dandy QR code that already has the network name and the password to connect the unit. And basically it would make the process of getting the unit added to your devices list here pretty simple. So I'm going to kind of cancel that because I already went through that process. Now, I want to make sure that my device is connected. There's a software update available, so I went ahead and downloaded it already. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to connect so I can do the transfer. So it says B&G wants to join Wi-Fi network Vulcan 12 FABE, which is the same one we had. So I'm going to click join. You're going to see the little wheel turning in there until it's connected. Okay, so now we're connected. So since I already downloaded the software, it's going to say update software update ready to install. So I'm going to tap on that, and it's going to begin the transferring the update to the chart plotter. And you're going to see it's transferring to the SD card. So we're going to let that finish up. It just takes a minute or two to do the whole transfer. I think this update was about 256 megabytes. Now it's going to say leave your SD card in the slot and restart your chart plotter. All right, so we're turning it back on. And now it's validating the update. Please do not turn off during update as this may damage your device. So leave it alone, don't mess with it. So we're in the process of finishing up the upload. Now it's rebooting. Now it's still doing the upload of the, finalizing the upload. So we basically just leave it alone until it finishes. We look over on the iPad. Basically, the message says the same thing. You let it sit there until it finish doing the reboot before you hit that next button. So just be patient. The B&G is up. So there's some update all files there. I'm going to keep them there for now. So I'm going to tap no, accept. Now, I want to make sure that my device is connected. So if I tap on my device, basically this is the manage screen for the device. Once you get the device loaded, every time you go into the screen and you hit connect, you can do a software update check. And mine, I just did it, but once the software is set up and I'm all connected, I can go back to the main screen, click on manage devices. You're gonna see now I'm connected to the device. See that little Wi-Fi connector. I'm gonna click the manage devices, and now I have an option that says mirror and remote. So I'm gonna tap on that, and it's gonna give you this handy dandy warning. Please read it. I'm gonna skip it and just get connected. And basically, the first time you connect is going to put you on mirror mode. So you see, they're both on the same screen. So I can tap anything in here and it's not going to do anything because it's only mirroring, it's only showing the display. Now, in order to turn this into a remote control for this, there's one more step, and that is you have to click the little remote control lookalike button here. And now I'm in remote control. So I can, if I close here, it brings me to a chart plotter. My chart plotter is on the chart plotter. And I'm gonna bring this over and zoom out so you guys can. Okay, so if I'm on the tablet, if I switch to radar, now I get radar on both. Now there's a little bit of a lag on the iPad on showing the screen because it's coming from the Wi-Fi connection between the two. But the response is immediate once you send the command. So if I want to go back to chart plotter, there you go. And it works in reverse. So if I'm using the Vulcan and I switch to the radar screen, it's going to switch the radar on the tablet. And if I switch to the chart plotter, it's going to bring the chart plotter on the iPad as well. So that is remote control. The tablet can control the shoes, the Vulcan, and the Vulcan can control the tablet. Basically, it's going to display the same thing because they're both connected and mirror. So one last thing I want to show you is I'm going to go back to settings, wireless. Now, you can have multiple tablets connected. So I want to go into remote control permissions. And if I had multiple tablets connected, they will be displayed here. Now, not every mirror device has to be a remote controller. So let's say I have another iPad that I have on the cabin. I can have it so it's only a display, it's only a mirror. But if I want remote control the unit, then I want to say always allow and check that box. Now, if I hit on options, it's going to say always allow or disconnect. I actually disconnected it by disallow it by accident, but I touch it back up, so now it's back on. If I hit disconnect, it'll disconnect the. You can see I'm on the same screen because I'm still mirroring and remote controlling. So if I hit disconnect, it'll disconnect the iPad, but I don't want to do that here. Close this, close that. Back to chart plotter on the iPad. To exit the remote control, you're going to hit that little icon that says it's kind of a door with an exit arrow, and it's going to say, "Do you want to exit remote and mirror mode?" I'm going to say yes, and I'm back to the regular B&G app. In another video I show how to transfer routes. It's a lot easier to do routing on the iPad, and because you can adjust and play with the waypoints and make sure that you have the correct route, and then you can upload that to your Vulcan unit. So that's on a separate video that I already did. You can check it out on our YouTube channel. Well, folks, that concludes our walkthrough of connecting a tablet to our Vulcan chart plotter and how to do mirroring and remote control. It's a very easy process. Just take your time going through it. You shouldn't have any challenges with it. The app works very well. I haven't had any challenges with it. It's stable, and I've been able to use the tablet from below deck while controlling the chart plotter up on deck. Now, if you have a big boat and you have a lot of distance and you have a lot of bulkheads between the units, that may or may not cause a problem. I haven't experienced it. I have a 34-foot boat, and everything is pretty close by, regardless of where you put it. But it works really well. With that, I'll be working the St. Pete Boat Show coming up next week, working on the Messy at Sales booth on the new Catalina 425 and 355. So if you're in the area, like to come for a visit, you'll find me there. Also, if you want to see other videos on the refit of Reverie, we've done everything from the keel all the way to the top of the mast. Feel free to check our YouTube channel, Home Boats and Travel by Jose Torres. We have all of the refit videos in there. We also have walkthroughs of different boats, and we have kind of an exclusive is commissioning videos of a Catalina 445. A lot of folks know they buy a boat, it's already all put together, but between the factory and the owner, there's about 8 weeks of work that take place, and we were able to document that on a brand new Catalina 445. This owner put everything. If you wanted solar, iridium, security systems, enhanced wireless, this gentleman loaded up this boat, so it was a great opportunity to do those videos and be able to share what that commissioning process looks like, because it's a very long process to get a boat ready for delivery. So with that, folks, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Click on the link below so you get the alerts whenever we post new videos, and we'll see you in the next episode.